Okay, a very, very good morning, everyone. I have a sentence for you. Anyway, we were dealing with or we were doing active and passive voice interchanging, how to change a declarative sentence from active voice to passive voice, right? So I have brought a sentence and you need to highlight all the 3 points to remember. Okay, active and passive voice. As you all know, active and passive voice are the 2 different ways of expressing one single idea without changing the meaning. We are not changing the meaning, we are just making the structural changes. We are changing the structure of our sentence. Okay, just changing the structure, not changing the meaning. If one sentence is there in active voice, it is easy to recognize because we have to think about the verb. What is the verb here? If the verb has a finite verb form and the verb which talks about the tense form, and you will be able to recognize the tense of the sentence, such a sentences are written in active voice. If the verb is in the form of be plus past participle form, be plus past participle form. What are the be forms, children? What are the be forms?
Was, were, is,
Past forms of be, was, or past participle form of be is being. Present participle form of be is being. Okay, so if these be forms, along with this be forms, if you are using the past participle form of the verb, that means the third form of the verb, you will be able to frame, or you will be able to recognize, or you will be able to identify a sentence written in passive voice, right? So by looking at a verb, we'll be able to recognize active voice sentences and also the passive voice sentences. Okay, active voice sentences are the sentences with a proper finite verb. Passive voice sentences are the sentences with the be form plus past participle form in it. This is the right way to recognize a sentence written in active voice and passive voice, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have a sentence. I have a sentence, declarative sentence for you.
Ma'am, you also given homework.
Okay, I have a declarative sentence for you. So the sentence is.
Ma'am, do we have to write it? Or
No.
Yes.
Wait. The sentence is.
Yes, ma'am.
Ammu plays tennis. Okay, this is my sentence. Ayman, what is the subject of the sentence?
Ammu.
Okay, Ammu is the subject of the sentence. Okay, Rasin Suhara, what is the object of the sentence?
Tennis is played.
Ma'am, tennis.
Tennis is the object of the sentence. Okay, and Shreya, what is the verb of the sentence?
Plays.
What is plays? Is it a finite verb or the verb is in the form of be plus past participle form?
Finite verb.
It is a finite verb. And now you tell me what is the tense of this verb? Simple present tense. Okay, so by looking at the finite verb, you are very well aware that the sentence is written in simple present tense. So the sentence is an active voice or passive voice, children?
Active voice.
It is very clear that the sentence is written in active voice. It is with the subject, it is with an object and with the proper finite verb. It is also written in simple present form, so you will be able to change the sentence from active to passive voice. Okay, my next question to Sri Shankar. Sri Shankar, what is the first point to remember?
Ma'am, tennis is played by Ammu.
No, I don't want the answer. What is the first point to remember?
We should take the object should be turned to the subject and the subject should be turned to object.
We have to interchange the position of subject with object and object with subject. So object of the active voice goes into the place of subject. So we should begin our sentence with the tennis, isn't it? Tennis is the, or tennis becomes the subject of your passive voice. The sentence is written in, started. The sentence is written in active voice and we need to change the sentence from active voice to passive voice, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second.
And Ammu will be the object.
And so we have to begin our passive voice sentence with the tennis. Okay, and the subject of the active voice goes into the place of object in passive voice. So Ammu becomes the object in passive voice. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Agree, everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Agreed.
Okay, so here Ammo becomes the object and tennis becomes the subject. And we need to fill this area, right? We need to fill this area. The
Yes, tennis
sentence
is-
is not a complete sentence. Now, to make a complete sentence, we have to think about the verb now. The verb is written in finite verb, which shows that the sentence is actually with a simple present form in it, right? So we need to change the finite verb into the form of be plus past participle form of the verb. Be plus past participle form of the verb. Since the sentence is in simple present tense, which be form can be used here?
Is.
Why is? Why can't you use am?
Because
Why can't you use are?
And I can, ma'am, we will use.
If the subject is I, you can use am. If the subject is plural, you can use are. Here tennis is singular, so with the singular subject you can use only is. Be form is. And what is the past participle form of the verb play?
Played.
Played. Is played. Okay, it
By.
is played. The sentence is complete now.
no, ma'am.
Something is missing also, right? Here I can see that something is missing. This is not a complete sentence. So in order to make this, yeah, I have to use a preposition by before the object of the passive voice, right? Ammo is the object here. I need to use a preposition by before the object of the passive voice. Now my passive voice sentence is tennis is played by Ammo. I'm not changing the meaning. I'm simply changing the structure of my sentence, isn't it?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are not changing.
Okay.
the name.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now next question to Gautam. Gautam, if the sentence is Ammu is only Gautam. Ammu is playing tennis. How to change it?
The sentence.
Tell me step by step. Gautam, tell me step by step.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Interchange the.
Check the verb of the sentence. Identify the subject, identify the object, then you have to go for identifying the finite verb. If the finite verb is there, you can change that sentence from active to passive. If the sentence is written with the be plus past participle form, there you have to write reverse. That means in reversal order, you need to change that sentence into passive voice to active voice, right? So here, check the finite verb. What is the finite verb here?
Final verb is playing.
Is playing is the finite verb. Okay, finite verb. So, tense of the sentence.
The sentence is
What is the tense of the sentence?
present continuous.
It is written in present continuous form. Okay, so what is next step?
So now we should convert into active voice to a passive voice. So first we should interchange the position of the subject and object.
We have to interchange the position of subject with object and object with subject. So I should begin my sentence with
Tennis. The
tennis. Okay, tennis.
and
What is my next step?
we should change the finite verb into.
Gautam?
Yes, ma'am.
Gautam, I cannot hear you.
Ma'am, and Ammu is the.
No, my second step. So you have interchanged the position of subject with object. Object of the active voice becomes the subject in passive and subject goes into the place of object in passive. Okay, agree. Now, what is your second step?
We should make the finite verb into be plus participle.
Okay, be plus past participle form. So what is your plan? How will you change this?
The finite verb is playing, so it should be is being played.
Very good. Is being played, right? Is being continuous form. Is being played. Okay, is it complete now?
No, ma'am. We should use a preposition before the object. It is
Okay. So we have to use preposition by before the object of the passive voice. So the answer is?
Tennis is being played by Ammu.
Okay. Next question, Agni.
Yes,
Agni,
Yes, ma'am.
if the next question is, Ammu will play tennis. What is the subject of the sentence?
Ammu.
What is the object of the sentence?
Tennis.
What is the finite verb here?
will play.
What is the tense form?
Simple future.
Okay, it is written in simple future form. Okay, agree. So, what is the first point to remember?
The object of the active voice will be subject of the passive voice.
Okay, so,
Tennis will be the subject.
okay, I have to begin my sentence with tennis. Okay, then what is the next step?
Ammu will be the object.
I will be.
Ammu is the object.
Okay, that means you are actually interchanging the position. Okay, fine. Ammu. Ammu is the Ammu automatically is go. I mean, it's moved into the position of object here. Okay, fine.
Next we should do be plus past participle form.
Be plus past participle form. Verb must be changed into the form of be plus past participle form.
So tennis will be played.
Tennis will be
Played.
played. Is it a complete sentence now?
No.
To get
After that we should add the preposition by before the object.
okay, we have to use preposition by before the object of the passive voice, right? So what is your sentence now?
Tennis will be played by Ammu.
Okay, Chinmay. Chinmay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Ammu will be playing tennis. Okay, change the sentence into passive voice. Subject of the sentence,
Ammu.
object of the sentence,
Tennis.
finite verb.
Will be playing.
Okay, what is the tense form?
Ma'am, you said that.
Wait,
Future
wait.
continuous.
All others keep quiet. Chinmay.
Future continuous.
It is written in future continuous form. So how to change the sentence from active voice to passive voice?
So the object and the subject.
You're going to interchange the object and subject.
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
No doubt?
Yes.
Okay, anyway, I'm going to follow the instruction given by Chinmay. Okay, Chinmay. So you are going to change the subject into the position of object and object is into the position of subject, right? Okay, agree. So you will begin your sentence with the
Object.
object means tennis, right? Okay, agree. Don't write any, please don't write everyone. Okay, tennis. Chinmay,
Yes.
tell me, tennis
Will.
will, tennis will, others please listen, don't write. Okay, tennis will, now continue. We need to complete the sentence. Now, Chinmay, I have a request to you, Chinmay. Take the box of future tense. Take the box of future tense.
There is no passive voice
So
form.
you made me to write the entire sentence. I'm starting with tennis, and I'm waiting to get an answer. And I think you are going to contribute something to the something new to the future continuous. Okay, no worries. There is no future continuous form. Okay, there is no. We cannot change a sentence written in present
Future
perfect continuous, past
Future
perfect
perfect
continuous,
continuous.
future continuous, and future perfect continuous into passive voice. Since the sentence is in future continuous form, I am unable to change this sentence from active to passive voice. I think you may be in future you will be able to frame or find a solution for this problem. Okay, so let us see. So there is no passive voice form for the sentence. Okay, there is no passive voice form for the sentence, children. So I cannot change, and you cannot also change the sentence from active voice to passive voice. So please write no passive voice. No passive form.
Now we can write it.
If you want, you write. If you want, you note it down. So, Isha Benoy. Isha,
Yes, ma'am.
declarative sentences. Ammu will have will have played tennis. Change it.
Tennis will have been played
Tennis
by will
will?
have been,
Hmm.
been played by Ammu.
I didn't get you.
Tennis will have been played by Ammu.
Okay, tennis will have been played by Ammu. Very correct. Played by Ammu. Okay, so put a full stop as it is a declarative sentence. Okay, will have been played by Ammu. Anandesh. Anandesh. My sentence. Okay. I saw. This is my favorite sentence. Okay. I saw a snake. Okay, Anandesh. So you are going to change the sentence from active voice to passive voice. Okay. Let me please answer to the questions. What is the subject of the sentence, Anandesh? I is the subject of the sentence. What is the object of the sentence, Anandesh? Huh? Anandesh? Are you speaking?
Ma'am, he is speaking snake.
Anandesh, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Anandesh, tell me. Now I'm facing an audio problem. Let me check. 1 second. Children, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, now I can hear you. So Anandesh, now you look at the board and tell me how to change the sentence. I saw a snake into passive voice. What is the object of the sentence, Anandesh? A snake is the object, not snake. A snake is the object. Okay, so what is first step? No way. Are you able to hear?
We can hear his house.
I
Yes.
cannot hear Anandesh properly.
Me also. I can't hear.
Anandesh, please check your mic.
Ma'am, we can hear his background.
I can hear Sri Shankar's voices fully. Or blah blah blahs are from Sri Shankar can be heard, but I cannot even hear Anandesh's fine. That means I don't have any audio problem as I can hear Sri Shankar's voice.
Yes.
Anandesh? Okay, so I'm moving to next person. I'm sorry, Anandesh. So I'm moving to Angelina Martin. Angelina Martin?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. How to change the sentence from active voice to passive voice?
A snake is seen by
A snake. I agree with the snake. Okay, because a snake becomes the subject of your passive voice. And I should be gone into the position of object of the passive voice. Okay, now you look at the finite verb. Before using any be forms, you have to check the finite verb and make sure it is written in present tense, past tense or future tense. Only after that you are able to, or you can use only the proper be forms here. So here, what is the tense of the sentence, Angelina Martin?
simple past.
It is written in simple past, right? So is the finite verb and it's written in simple past form. So you have to change the form into be plus past participle form of the verb. Okay, so since the word so is in simple past tense, which be form is suitable here? You cannot use is because the sentence is not in present tense. You cannot use are, not in present tense. You cannot use am, not in present tense. So be form present tense forms cannot be used in a past tense box.
A snake was seen.
Yeah, as a snake is singular and the tense of the sentence is past tense, you can prefer only was here. A snake was,
Seen.
you got a be form, and what is the past participle form of the verb so?
Seen
Seen. A snake was seen.
by me.
Yeah, the pronoun goes into I is a subject pronoun, isn't it? I is a subject pronoun that must be changed into an object pronoun me. Okay, seen by me. Okay, clear? Is that
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
So I think we have completed the 3 boxes, isn't it? The present tense box, past tense box, and future tense boxes, isn't it, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Yes.
Today, what about the imperatives? Have I introduced the imperative
No, no.
sentences and
No, no,
transformations to you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so my intention is to
Imperative
start
and
the topic
interrogative.
active and passive voice with imperative sentences. It is very easy. It is not difficult. It is very easy, very simple if you're thorough with 2 formulae. Okay, you need to by heart 2 formulae to change an imperative sentence from active voice to passive voice. Okay, so what is imperative in form, children? As you all know, imperative sentences are sentences which gives order, which gives command, which gives advice, which gives suggestions, right? So these are, and what is the subject of an imperative sentence, children?
You. Always.
You. There is no
You will
doubt
be a
the
hidden.
second person pronoun you is said to be the subject of your imperative sentence. All the imperative sentence, the subject is always you, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so it is easy for you to recognize a sentence written in imperative because always these imperative sentences are starting with a verb. Okay, give me a book. Okay, give me a book. So the verb is give. And the subject of the sentence is you, and which is a hidden subject over there. You cannot be found anywhere. If you search for a subject of an imperative sentence from the sentence, you will not be getting. But you know that in your mind, you know that a subject of an imperative sentence is always second person pronoun you. Clear? So such a sentences can be converted into passive voice. So here we are breaking the rule. I said earlier, if a sentence with object can only be changed into passive voice, this rule is going to I'm going to show you sentences which with object and without object and imperative. How can we change an imperative sentence with object and without object into passive voice form with the support of 2 formulae? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
See, children, I request everybody to note the heading imperative passive.
Okay.
I request all of you to note the formula and the imperative passive, the heading. If you get a sentence, if it is an imperative sentence in form, this is the first formula. This formula can be used with an imperative sentence with object. This formula can also be used with imperative sentence without object also. Okay, so you are requested. You can begin your sentence like shut the door. One example is written. Shut the door is just an example here. You know that this example is an example for an imperative sentence, isn't it? And it has a hidden subject. What is the hidden subject of the sentence shut the door?
You shut the door.
You shut the door. Yeah, that's the.
I want your response, children. What is
You.
the subject of the second person pronoun? You is the hidden subject of the sentence. So what is the verb of the sentence, children?
Shut.
Shut. What is the object of the sentence, children?
Door.
Door. The door.
Door or the door?
The door.
The
The
door.
door is the
door.
object of the sentence. So you is the subject, which is a hidden subject. Shut is a verb. The door is the object of the sentence. So now we are going to apply this formula over here. Since you all know the sentence has a hidden subject you, we have to start our sentence with you. Okay? And you, along with you, we can prefer only are. Okay? So you are. Now here you have a choice. According to the sentence, if the sentence is an order, you can write ordered, past participle form. If it is an advice, you can use the word advised. Okay, if it is a request, you can write requested. Use always the past participle form after the be form. Be plus past participle form of the verb must be used. Followed by, the verb must be changed into the form of to infinitive. Shut becomes to shut. Okay, open becomes to open. Take becomes to take. Okay, the verb must be changed into to plus base form of the verb, followed by the object of the sentence. If there is object, you can use the object after the to infinitive form. If there is no object, don't write that. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare well. If you get a sentence, prepare well. This is an imperative sentence without an object, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is the subject of the sentence?
You.
You is the subject of your sentence. So you got a subject here, you got a verb here, and there is no object here, isn't it? There is no object in the sentence. So how can you apply this formula over here?
You are
You are
Are
advised
advised
to prepare well.
to prepare. Prepare becomes to prepare
Well.
well. See, so this formula, if you by heart this formula, you will be able to change a sentence from imperative sentence from active voice into passive voice. If the imperative sentence is with an object and without an object also, you can use this formula. But the problem with the second formula, that is only possible with a sentence or with an imperative sentence with object. If there is no object, you cannot use the second formula. So it would be better you stick on with this formula. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
So please write this.
Yes, ma'am, I wrote it.
Everyone copy the formula?
Yes, I wrote it.
Ma'am, I'm writing the last passive voice.
Okay.
Ma'am, prepare well. Do we have to write that sentence?
If you want, you can note it down, no problem, because I'm going to give you a few exercises now
Okay, ma'am.
using this formula.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So children, my first question, imperative. Using this formula, you have to convert a sentence from active voice to passive voice. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Drink water. Drink water.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Drink water.
Okay, ma'am.
Eat vegetables.
Ma'am, do we have to write it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Eat vegetables.
Ma'am, can you repeat the first one? I couldn't hear.
Drink water.
Drink water. Eat vegetables. Take a book. Take a book.
Yes.
Pay the bill.
What?
Pay the bill.
Now, could you please repeat the before one, third one?
Take a book.
Take the book.
This next one, ma'am.
After take the book, what is it?
Pay the bill.
Pay the bill.
Pay the bill.
Ma'am, is it take the book or take a book?
Take the book. Take the book. The book or a book, I said?
The book.
The book.
Ma'am, can we start
Close
writing?
the window. Close the window.
After pay the bill, close the window.
Yes, ma'am.
Close the window.
Now 5 questions.
Window, yes. Sixth one.
Clean the table. Drive carefully.
Sixth one, clean the table.
Drive carefully.
1 minute. Drive.
Drive carefully.
Yes.
Done, ma'am.
Eighth one.
How many questions now?
7, ma'am.
7.
Eighth question. Call your friend.
Call.
Sing well. Come here. How many questions now? 10?
10, ma'am.
9.
10.
Okay, so come here.
Wait.
10 questions for you. Use this formula and complete the sentence. Change all these imperatives into passive voice form.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat the heading of this?
I request Shreya to read all the questions once again.
Ma'am, can I send these sentences?
The sentences change imperative sentences into passive voice.
Ma'am, can I send these sentences to the chat box?
No, Shreya is going to read it.
First question. Drink water. Second question, eat vegetables. Third question, take the book. Fourth question, pay the bill. Fifth question, close the window. Sixth question, clean the table. Seventh question, drive carefully. Eighth question, call your friend. Ninth question, sing well. And the last question, come here.
Fine. So you have got a few sentences with object, a few sentences without object also. So you can use imperative sentence. You can use the formula 1 for converting an imperative sentence into its passive form. So work out.
One more question.
So let me start with Jovin. Let me start with
Ma'am, 1
Jovin.
minute,
Jovin,
1
you
minute.
read the first question and give me the answer.
Drink water.
Done, ma'am.
Drink water.
You are asked to drink water.
You are asked to drink water. Perfect. You are asked to drink water. Okay. Or you are ordered, or you are, I cannot say it is request, right? Drink water.
Ma'am, can we write you are advised to drink water? Advised.
Okay, you are advised to drink water. You are advised to drink water. According to the situation, you can use it.
Ma'am, commanded.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Shreya, commanded, ordered, commanded. Then lighter one is good, right? Ordered.
Okay.
Commander looks like a little bit formal. Commander looks a little bit formal.
Yes, yes. That is why I have told her to change it into ordered.
Ma'am,
Or
can,
asked,
can
or
we write
told.
your
Okay,
suggested
fine.
to drink
So next
water?
question, I think I can ask next question to Pavitra Girish. Pavitra, second question.
Ma'am, about the
Others, please quiet. Others, please quiet.
ma'am, about the first question, can we write you are suggested to drink water?
Why not?
Okay.
Why
ma'am.
not?
The third question, take a book. You are requested to take a book.
I haven't even used a word please. Please take your book means you can use a requested. Here I cannot say that it is a request, right? Take your book. It's not a request.
Ma'am, then what? Order.
You are ordered to take the book. You are ordered to take the book.
Ma'am, you didn't tell the second one. Eat vegetables.
Oh, eat vegetables. Anyway, Ayman eat vegetables.
You are ordered to eat vegetables.
Or
Advice.
advised to eat vegetables, right? You are ordered to eat vegetables. You are advised to eat vegetables.
You are advised to
Advika,
eat vegetables.
next you are. Man asked to.
Ma'am, so can I write order?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, ma'am.
Advika,
You are requested to pay the bill.
I am hearing it from Advika. I want the fourth question, Sans.
You are requested to pay the bills.
Pay the bill. I haven't used the word please, right? If please is there, you can write requested. Okay. You are
Told, ma'am, you are
told, or you are what else?
Ordered.
Ordered. Ordered. You are asked. You are asked. Okay, you are ordered to pay the bill. To pay the bill. Okay, if it is please is used very simply, you can write requested. Okay, so this is how you should do your activities. The time is up. So I'm going to end the meeting here. So please try to complete
Ma'am,
all
there
the
are some
exercise
remaining.
questions and come. We'll be discussing the answer in the next class with the new formula. Okay, bye.
Thank you, ma'am. See you in the next